Hey, it's Roy Richardson, your friendly neighborhood tech troublemaker, and wow, tonight we're going to talk about YouTube comments. So, I don't know about you, but if you've ever had trouble with trolls, and you're probably saying, well, what's a troll? Hopefully you've never had a troll, but a troll is somebody that shows up in your comments and says really mean things, just really mean things that hurt my feelings. And so anyway, I went and I found a list and I put it wasn't a list I compiled. That would have been a lot of fun. So I took a list and put it in there and to try to block. But I'll tell you about a guy that's got a list that's even better than the one I came up with. But let's show you now. Let's go look at my channel and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So YouTube has announced that they're going to block a lot of symbols that are used in comments and in chat in order to try to stop the spam and the trolls from hitting. And wow, is my music so loud? Whoa. Sorry about that. I was having some sound issues and I apologize. And so I've had trolls before. Yes, they are evil. I get a lot of, unfortunately, I've had a few just not adult friendly, and this is a family, well, it's a PG channel. I'm not family friendly per se maybe, but I am PG. PG-13 at the most. And so I try really hard to keep a clean channel, and I want to make sure that there's nothing in my community that's going to hurt the people that are watching my channel. So let me show you what you can do. First of all, YouTube's turned on a filter that's going to work even harder for you, and they've made that available to everybody. So I'm going to show you where it's at. So let's go and let's look at that now first. So here's my channel, and your channel will be the same, by the way, Tech Troublemakers Live. So if you go here and go to YouTube Studio, hopefully you're seeing what I'm seeing. Yep, cool. All right, go to YouTube Studio, and then you want to go down to Settings, right here, Settings. Click on Settings, and you want to go to Community. Now, here in the Community, here is where you would paste in your favorite list of blocked words. Now, Paul Duncan, known famously on the internet as Mr. Moderator because he's a moderator of about 12 plus channels, has, I don't know if he compiled this list. I'm assuming he had a good time one night and said, let's go and drink adult beverages and come up with a list of words that we don't want anybody ever to use. And so I actually took my list out so that I could show this tonight. So this is just some words. So these are things that will be blocked. If somebody types this in your comments, it's not going to allow them to post that. And so that's a very helpful thing. And then the other part is if you don't have this enabled already, you want to block links. So while some of your favorite people may come by your channel and want to send you a link, you want to make sure that people that are not in your community, that are not a friend of yours, do not post links that could take people to harmful places. For example, I've seen links to WhatsApp links and that type of thing. Very frustrating, very frustrating. So those are things you can do. So what you can do is, I have a link in my description to this. This is not an affiliate link. I don't get any money from this. This is a great list. So Paul Duncan, and I have this link, Paul Duncan, Mr. Moderator, has a list of over 2,100 words and phrases and variations that you can paste in there in that place where I just showed you. I'll go back to it to make sure those words get blocked from your comments. And there are variations on lots of things. So careful. Don't look at this list too hard because it may peel your eyes back. So just be careful. I don't recommend looking at this list. It's very scary. So you can say, these are things, please block these. Don't let anybody do this. And then the other thing, and this is a new feature, let's say you want to block links. This is the other thing, is hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. And so YouTube has been playing around with this. This is an experiment. And I turned it off so I could show you me turning it on, so that you could see this. And so underneath default, so under settings, so here down at settings, and then here under community, increase strictness. So you may want to turn that on. Now, I will tell you though, you will have to go and look. I've seen it occasionally block a comment that didn't make any sense at all. And you can go here, review your comments, and release them. And so I recommend turning that setting on. So you've got the automated filters here, where you tell it blocked words, and I'll paste the list back in after the stream so that it's safe. I just didn't want to show you the words that were there because they were bad. Even the top words at the very beginning of the list were just bad words, and those are horrible words too. But the point being, is they were even worse. And so hit save after you put those settings. And the cool thing is that then it will protect your channel from horrible, horrible words being in your comments. And then the other thing that YouTube is doing, as I said, is they're blocking a lot of symbols. So a lot of spammers will try to get around protections by putting symbols and crazy things. And so they've started blocking some of the symbols, so they just won't be allowed in chat. So that's a good thing. Now, that was the biggest thing I wanted to reveal to you guys. And so anyway, like I said, I've got the link to Paul Duncan and his list of blocked words. And this is Paul Duncan, Mr. Moderator. So anyway, again, I don't get any residuals from that. I just think it's a really good list, and I want to protect the community. You guys that come out and watch my video, whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching a replay, I'm just so thankful for you coming to watch my videos, and hopefully you're getting some value out of these videos. And so I want to make sure there's no reason to be offended when you come into my community. So it's not really mine, it's yours, because it wouldn't exist if you weren't here. So yeah. Now, the other announcement this week that YouTube made is that they're going to block the ability of you to hide how many subscribers. So right here, you see us here, display the number of people subscribed to my channel. So some people block the subscriber list, how many subscribers they have on their channel. Why do they do that? Well, they're a small channel, they're just starting out perhaps, and so they want to hide that. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of scary but on the flip side, I think the best way to build a community is to be transparent with the folks that follow your channel, that are subscribers to your channel. Be transparent. In fact, I look at it this way. Those people that have subscribed to my channel, they were early adopters. They saw this channel when it was here. They saw this channel. There's people, those first 100 people that took a chance on my channel, I am very thankful to them. The 200, 300 plus people that have done it since then, I'm very thankful to you. Thank you so much. So my thought is go ahead and make that available. So soon, right here, see this saying will be going away soon. Right there it says. So be aware that if you are hiding that subscriber count, that is going to be public soon. You won't be able to hide that. And one of the reasons this has been explained is that, for example, people will take somebody that's famous on YouTube, copy their icon and their graphics, and they'll create a new channel, and they'll fake people out into thinking it's them, and they'll hide the subscriber count, so you don't have any real way of verifying. In fact, I've even seen channels where they literally took that little checkbox. It like verifies like the really giant, super famous YouTubers that, you know, authenticates them. So they just literally make a copy of that, and it fakes people out, and you wind up seeing, what does all these links say? I should go visit Mr. So-and-so's WhatsApp. And so that is just craziness to me. And so, yeah, you got to be careful there. And so be aware that is going away, but it's for our protection. It's going to make YouTube safer. And so I think it's a really cool feature that they're going to do that. So I'm hearing some noise. Let's go see who's out visiting us tonight. Oh, what's up, man? I'm glad to see you. 20 I thought, yeah, I just keep thinking, what, you know, so it's funny enough, a long time ago, we used a firewall at work, and we had to like think of the words, had to think of all the words that we wanted to use to block, to keep things from happening. So we literally sat around and made lists of words to block in our spam filters. And so we went through this whole process, and that was a lot of fun. But this list goes way beyond. I had a list of 1,600. I did a Google search one day, and good words to block. And I was very surprised at the words in this list. I was like, wow. It was some very shocking words, but I'm like, okay, yes, I would definitely never want to see those words on my channel anywhere. And so I went out and I was blocking those words. And so that was, you know, a really awesome thing to block that. So I was very happy about that. So I was like, okay, cool. But this list is way beyond anything I found. And so, yeah, definitely recommend if you want to spend $10 and support Paul Duncan. And he's going to keep that list going, I think. He's going to add more words. So hopefully as soon as he adds stuff, the list is yeah, I think it's a great idea. And so, by the way, thanks. Really enjoyed your live stream last night. I was, you got to go to BGG Grooming. He was last night broadcasting, and I didn't win something, but somebody else won something, and they felt sorry for me and decided to give me their prize. And so that's cool because I was getting some beard products. You can tell my beard probably needs some work, and I haven't experimented with a lot of products, so I'm not ready. Oh, I am using, which reminds me, I didn't turn on all my lights. I am using, this is the Sony ZV-10 with a 16 millimeter Sigma lens, which is the 1.4 focal point. And so this is a great lens. I love this lens and this camera. And so I see it. The problem is this thing is always sold out, but I am seeing it slowly. If you go stock B&H photo, you can find this camera. And so I love this camera. And then when I use the backlights like I'm supposed to, which I forgot to turn on tonight, it just it makes me more three-dimensional because I'm really a paper figure. I'm actually 2D. And so, yeah, I think, the Canon, if you're doing talking heads, if you got the 16 millimeter Sigma lens with the Canon M50 Mark II, you would be fine. Canon is also a great camera. I do have this camera set at 1080, 60 frames per second. It can do 4K at 60, but I haven't found the need to really do 4K yet. If I do some video editing, I may record in 4K for that purpose because I'm going to, maybe do some cropping. And of course, if you familiar with graphics on the internet, you can't make a picture bigger, but you can always make a picture smaller. So you should always record things at the highest quality you can, because then you can shrink it down to a usable size and it still maintains quality. But if you start off with a little bitty image and you're trying to make it big, it just gets so grainy and everybody hates it. Back in my web design days, people would send me these little thumbnail pictures. Oh yeah, these are the pictures that I took on my camera, and they'll send me a little thumbnail. Like, I can't make a website of that for you. I need the originals. Those, you go get photo processing. They give you the little thumbnails of what all the pictures are like. So they took those and thought those were the actual images. And so, and I could go on for hours because I'm full of useless information. Yeah. The other thing I want to talk about tonight is transparency. So one thing that a lot of YouTubers I notice do not make a big deal about, but if you are selling something, or if you are, like affiliate links, for example. So if you go look at my channel description, I have affiliate links for Ecamm Live because I love Ecamm. It's a fantastic product. I have affiliate link for Canva. I use Canva Pro. These are products I use. And it's Epidemic Sound. I have an affiliate link for Epidemic Sound. I'm not saying go run off and do these things. If you're going to use those services, or you want to try them anyway, then I'd love it if you use my affiliate link, because theoretically I'll get paid something. And if I have links to equipment that I run, it's going to be equipment that I personally use or I've personally had experience with. I'm never going to recommend anything that I don't use or that I personally can't recommend. And so, yeah, Canva's amazing. So, yeah, it's all about transparency. And so I think the best way to build a community is transparency. For example, if we go look at my dashboard, right now I have 380 subscribers. My goal right now is, by the end of July, I would love to have 500 subscribers. Why? So I can get that community tab so we can have a conversation about the content that's on this channel, and to talk about what I'm doing here and my why. That big thing. What is my why? I've told somebody, I was talking to somebody the other day, I said, my goal is to be the beggar who has found food, telling another beggar where I found it. And so I have been a lifelong learner. I've been an educator for 15 years. I have been an IT professional for, let's just say 25 plus. And so I want to share what I know, what I've learned with others. And I get the biggest kick out of hearing from people, hey, that is just such good information. Thank you for that information. It really helped me do this. And so that is my why. And I want to make this channel bigger. And that first goal for me is to get 500 subscribers so that I can open up that community tab so that you and I can communicate better. And so if you're watching this now and you're not a subscriber, or if you're watching a replay, I would humbly appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. So that would be, I'd be really excited about that. And, yeah, so that stuff. Enough about that, though. But the point being is that you need to be transparent about the things that you are representing. I have been asked to review so many different things, and if it's not something that I'll personally buy, I will not review it. If you send me something, it is not something that I can stand behind, I will send it back, because I do appreciate companies when they send me stuff and they want me to review it. I really do. And Tom Buck did a video recently where he was talking about his standards, his motto, his mantra, so to speak, and he reviews a lot of products. And so I think very much a part of building a community and to build friendships with online is to be truthful at all times to the best of our abilities. To say, look, this is what I believe in, and these are things that I stand behind, and here's been my experience with these products. And so, for example, the Sony ZV-10, I did a review video for this. This camera has been amazing for me. I had a Logitech C920 before this, and I loved it, but the zoom on it was horrible. You could tell very quickly that it didn't zoom in very well. And so what I did to kind of improve and enhance that is I finally broke down and bought this camera. And the other part is that I began doing recorded videos and editing those. And when it takes an hour, to render a 5-minute video, it makes you want a newer computer. So I did buy a newer computer last year. So there's just things I've been doing on this YouTube journey. This is, as my wife likes to say, this is an expensive habit. Yeah, I absolutely love Canva as well. At least Maria, welcome. Yep. And yeah, also definitely it's best to be transparent. It absolutely is. I'm reaching that age where I can't remember lies very well. So it's so much easier to just tell the truth, because that way, I think Mark Twain said that don't lie, tell the truth. It's so much easier to remember the truth. And so, yeah. So anyway, those were the main things I wanted to talk about. Now I'm going to kind of open the floor. I was going to say for open Q&A. I do not have a lightning round tonight unless I have a volunteer. If I had a volunteer, I would gladly send you a link and we could do the lightning round. There you go. This is whenever I review beard products, I will say I like it. And if I don't, I will say so, but always professional. Yeah. I'm not going to go on my stream just to bash a product, but I'm definitely going to be truthful and tell you, yeah, the things I don't like about this product are the following. Here's the things. I'm always going to find the pluses and the minuses of any product. Here's the pros for this product. Here are the cons. Again, your mileage may vary. So I will let you know after I get the beard product. I'm not a beard product review channel, but I'll definitely give my feedback on that. So anyway, it's going to be a short stream tonight. Next week I will have a recorded video at the normal time I go live, because I will be unable to broadcast from where I'm at. I may try to go live if I have signal, but I don't anticipate I'm going to have signal next week. So to be on the safe side, I'm just going to warn you, I'll either have a premiere, or if signal works out, I will go live. Yeah, my magic product for going live is Ecamm. I am a Mac user. I mean, I'm a Windows user and Linux user by day, and a Mac user by night. So it's the magic of it all. Anyway, why you want to join? You want to join the lightning round? We could do the lightning round. I could send you a link. You could join Ecamm. We could do this. There you go. That's the link to join me live. Who wants to go crazy and join me live? So you got to use Chrome or Brave with that link. It will not work with Safari. It will work with Chrome. I think it will work with Edge. So you got to have a camera. You got to have a microphone. You're gonna need. What's happening, Mr. Walter Strong? All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a lightning round. It's gonna be impromptu, so expect, like this shirt says, live happens. Live happens. So let's see what happens. So I know this feels like a very disjointed episode, doesn't it? I went so much faster than I thought things would. So let's see what happens. And it's very similar to Zoom, except it all works in a web browser. It will work on a mobile device. I've done that before, but it's much more graceful on a PC. So we're going to see what happens. Watch live. My laptop. Anyway. Walter, how you doing out there tonight? Could get really crazy. You know what? I didn't do the lightning round when Walter was on my show. See? So I get Walter back on the show. We gotta do the lightning round together. Gotta do the lightning round. So all right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Can I make this work? Yes, I can make this work. You should always have faith in yourself. Always. And know that sometimes things go wrong. It happens. Always. All right. So I know while we're waiting, this is a good time for swimming penguins. It's a good time for swimming penguins. Alright, I have a guest in the guest room. Cool. Alright, so we move from green room. Dagan, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can. I see you. Alright, let's see how this looks. Let's go. Let's see what happens here. Let's make this crazy. Alright. How we looking there? That looks pretty good.
How's it going?
Hey, so in case you don't know Dagan, he is from BGG Grooming. He reviews all kind of amazing beard products. And so I've only had a beard a short period of time. You will not believe this. This is a short version of it. I actually went my entire life without ever growing a beard, partly because I was in the military for a while. And then after I got out of the military, I said no. So then I grew a goatee, and that was it for a long time. And then like June of last year, I said, you know what? I'm going to grow a beard and see what happens. And so my wife hasn't kicked me out of the house yet, so it must be working okay.
Well, it looks pretty good, I think so.
I've been trying to keep it neat. It needs a little trimming now. You know, my daughter is a cuts hair, is a beautician there, so I get her to trim it up for me some if I can't keep the wild hairs going. So, but my goal though is after I retire, I'm gonna let it grow out, and it's gonna turn gray. So maybe it'll turn white, and I'll just be a department store Santa Claus. So I got
Right.
that's my retirement plan. So thank you so much for joining. So I'm always, last week I tried this. I said, hey, somebody jump on. We'll do the lightning round. So dang, this is a this or that game. If you've ever,
Right.
I don't know if you've seen my lightning round. So
Yes.
we'll see what happens here. All right, lightning round. Okay, so these are this or that questions. And I mean, well, I'm not gonna go bother with the countdown timer because my list is short tonight. So let's well, you know what? What the heck? Let's go with it. All right. So after I let this thing play out, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, let's do this. All right, paperback book or ebook?
I'll have to go with the ebook.
All right, pizza or sushi?
Man, that's a hard choice. But pizza.
All right. All right, Pop Tarts or waffles?
Waffles. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. Yeah, I was gonna say I had a discussion with Ken. We talked about. He said, people with beards ask that question a lot, like waffles or pancakes. So I decided to mix it up. Pop Tarts. All right, working as a team or working alone?
Definitely got a lot more done than working as a team. So.
Yep. All right, spring or fall?
Spring.
Okay, 'cause I was gonna tell you the summer's hot, so it's either spring or fall for me.
Yeah, definitely.
Morning person or night owl?
Well, I'm definitely a morning person. I'm usually in bed by 9 because I had to get up early for work. So.
Okay, I'm with you on that one. Sneakers or boots?
Sneakers.
All right, chess or checkers?
Checkers.
All right, cemetery or haunted house?
Haunted house.
Okay. All right, sleeping quiet or sleeping noise?
I gotta have a little bit of noise. So it's a sleeping noise.
All right, Monopoly or Clue?
Monopoly.
Monopoly. Yeah. All right, spend your money or save your money?
Definitely got to save my money.
All right, desktop or laptop?
Well, I used to be laptop, but I'm desktop now, so desktop.
All right. Cats or dogs?
Oh, definitely a dog guy.
Okay. All right, and the last question is always ninjas or pirates?
Ninjas are cool, but I think pirates are cooler, so pirates.
All right. Game over. Okay.
All
awesome.
right.
I did a shorter list because I never know what to expect, so I went with a shorter list tonight. So anyway, yep. So that was an abbreviated lightning round. Dave, I think I appreciate you joining me for that. That was a lot of fun. So
No problem. Appreciate you inviting me on.
Yeah, yeah. We got to figure out common ground and bring on the stream. I'm usually talking about tech topics. You're usually talking about beard products. So maybe we need tech beard products. That's what we need. I guess we could talk about like trimmers. Is there like Bluetooth beard trimmers now?
No, but you never know. You never know in the future. There are some pretty fancy trimmers out there, though.
Yeah. Well, it's like they got like Bluetooth enabled toasters, and I'm like trying to figure out why do you need a Bluetooth toaster? I don't get that.
I don't know.
Maybe a Bluetooth coffee maker. I am thinking it'd be nice to wake up, grab my phone, and hit the button, say start the coffee.
Oh no, I can't do that. No coffee. I don't like coffee. No.
Okay.
Everybody always teases me on my live stream because of that. Because I'm always saying I hate coffee.
So you drink tea?
Oh yeah, I love tea.
More like Earl Grey, or more like a green tea, or what kind of tea do you like?
I mean, Earl Grey's fine. I mean, I like green tea, but just every day. I get those family size tea bags, like the Lipton tea bags, but family size.
Lipton or Louisiana.
Because I like my tea dark.
Yeah.
If I can see through it, it's not tea.
So. I'm the same way with coffee. If I can see through it, it's not coffee. So I feel that way about tea. So, yeah. So, all right. That is my show for tonight. I thank everybody that came by. I think Dagan, thank you for jumping in, because I was like, man, I'm not gonna have a lightning round tonight. I'm gonna be out of character. So I thank you for jumping in. I didn't do any of the promotion stuff I'm supposed to do. It's been a busy day. So, there you go. You don't hype it. Nobody knows you're on. So, even though I'm online every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. But like I said, next week's going to be a recorded episode unless a miracle happens and I have way more internet by putting two sticks together, or maybe, IP over barbed wire. So I'm gonna be off the grid just a hair next week. So, well, thank you, sir. That's it. That's our show. Thank you to everybody that came by. Please leave me a chat or comment if there's anything you'd like to see a video on from me that I can actually show you how to do. Please reach out, let me know. I'm always looking for great video ideas. I do have some really cool stuff coming up here in the near future. I'm going to have a video where we talk, for you beginners, how do I start a YouTube channel? We're literally going to like create an account, and just put it through together and then create all the graphics for it. And I'm going to do a multi-part series on that. That'll be recorded videos that I'll drop on Thursdays about every other week. So that's it. What you got coming up? How often do you go live? Tell us about that, sir.
I go live for sure every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern on my channel, but it's usually just kind of a free for all. Just talk about what anybody wants to talk about. I talk about my week and things going on, and it's just kind of just mellow. I mean, I know my channel is BGG Grooming. I talk about beard products and male grooming products, and do reviews on things like that. But I put out dedicated videos for that kind of stuff. But from a live stream, it's just kind of mellow, just chit chatting.
Yeah, I've watched some of your recorded videos about different products. I'm like, I'm gonna have to break down and get something. And now when I inadvertently won something last night on your show, I'm like, okay, there you go. That's the start. I'm gonna get some beard products and.
Yeah, like last night, Monday night, that was a live event for they were releasing a new scent.
Yeah.
So I did a special live stream for that. So that was a little different. But like my normal weekly live streams are Sunday at 8 Eastern. So
okay. And how often do you come out with your recorded videos?
I try to do it twice a week. I usually have
wow.
one on Saturdays and usually one on like Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
But for sure, definitely one. But I try to keep it to two.
Let's see. Let's gonna go find your channel. Pull it up real quick for everybody. So everybody can leave here with the link and know where to go. All right. So let's share my screen. Let's see. All right. I'm doing eCam, so it usually cooperates. Let's see. Here we go. Chrome. There we go. All right. There we go. BGG Grooming. So if you are interested in beard grooming, or if your husband needs something for beard grooming, you need to go here and watch his videos, and he will show you the right way to go. Because I'm already intrigued by a couple. I'm waiting. I gotta go watch the one about the Manscaped because I keep seeing ads for it, and I'm like, I wonder if that thing's even any good. So I'm gonna go watch your video. I see it right now. I need to go watch that video and see what your review is for it.
Oh yeah, that was the Manscaped ear nose trimmer.
Yeah, that's right. I skipped that one. So
and also, if you see on my banner up there, I'm also on TikTok at the same thing, BGG.grooming.
oh wow.
And on TikTok, I usually do like just like beard tips.
There you
go. They're usually less than a minute. Most of them are less than a minute. Just kind of quick to the point beard tips. So.
And how's TikTok working for you?
It's pretty good. I mean, at the very beginning, I just got on to just have some fun. I was like doing duets and things like that. But then when I got really serious about, well, maybe I can incorporate some of my YouTube stuff onto TikTok. So I started posting beard tips. Then it actually started increasing. I started getting more followers that way. So
yeah, no, that's good stuff. How do you? What's your promotion? How do you promote your YouTube channel? Well, what do you do to kind of promote your stuff? You go like live on Instagram like an hour before and say, hey, be sure I'm going live on YouTube, or what's your process?
No, I've got pretty good live following on Instagram. I just post on Instagram. Like the day my video drops, when I drop a video, I'll let my video be on YouTube for a couple hours, and then I'll post to Instagram saying, hey, I have a video up on Instagram. I mean on YouTube. Then for my live, sometimes I'll post a day before on Instagram, and sometimes in YouTube I'll do the like I think like you said, you want to get to 500 subscribers to get to do those to be able to chat with people that way. So
yeah,
I do a post on YouTube.
Okay.
To remind people sometimes, but not all the time, but sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just always looking for ways to promote my channel, and also to let other people know, hey, here's ways that you can promote your channel. When Ken was on my show, that's what we talked about, how he uses Instagram to promote his channel. I've been promoting my channel on LinkedIn, and funny enough, I've been getting, based off the analytics with YouTube, I'm getting a fair amount of people coming over from LinkedIn to watch my videos. So I've been kind of surprised at that.
That's cool.
So
Yeah, I've posted on Twitter a couple times. I posted on my Facebook, my personal Facebook page a couple times, but you know, I don't really go on Facebook that much anymore these days. So
yeah, I don't blame you. All right. Well, thank you, sir. I hope I haven't kept you out too late. I know you said you had to get up early in the morning, but I think you're an hour
oh
behind me,
no,
so I've got a little bit of a timing advantage there. So, thank you for
I'm
coming
good.
by,
Yeah,
and thank you so
and
much
thank
for
you.
being on the live stream. And everybody, please go check out BGG Grooming's channel. Dagan, it's just thank you, sir. I appreciate you coming by.
Thank you.
Everybody, have a great night. Here's that outro stuff that I'm required by law to play. So, bye. Time it out.